Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is your captain speaking. How are we all doing? Hey, SJ Contracts, how you doing, buddy? Welcome in. Hope we're all doing well. We're just bring that back up over there. Just fiddling with my settings. Oh, I need to turn my phone down. That's telling me that I'm live on Twitch. Well, I know this. I click go live. Hope we're all doing well. Something new for the channel, something new for me completely. Hey Em, how you doing? I've got my captain's hat on, so it's just a massive take the mick out of my skills today. Hope we're all doing well. I've done the first two briefly yesterday to make sure the game was running okay, and then we're just going to go and do this one. Professional, are we? Hello. You look like, hey Mark, you're supposed to be on holiday. Go away. Let's go to briefing. Right, let's make sure. Hopefully the controls still work. Right. You wait till Halloween and we go flying. Uh-oh. Oh, it's going to cut my top screen out, isn't it? Hang on. I've got no top screen at the moment, so I can't see what anyone's saying. Loading terrain data. Dun, 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 da, da, da. Welcome to Microsoft. Loading complete. Right, hang on.
In this tutorial, you'll take off, fly to 3 different...
Shh, zip it, shrimpy. Right. What cupcake? Yeah, I know. He didn't put his holiday form in. Hopefully, I can bring that back up and still get top screen. Sure, it's not Kelsack. I wish. Right. Continue flying. Oh, I'm going to lose. Why am I losing top screen? Well, that's no good. End mission. Let's play in window mode. Please pay attention to the following safety briefings. Oh, Mark. Customize. How do I run it in? I need to run it in windowed mode. We can run DX10, can't we? We'll try it. I don't know how to get it in window mode. Target frame rate. What we want to be getting. You must restart flight sim. Okay, we'll do that. You can see the thing that I'm dealing with. What? See, I've never played this. I don't know what's a realistic frame rate. No more dangerous than when Paddy hasn't been fed. Right, okay. But that's not... It's all on ultra, so I don't know if we're going to be able to run it. Controls in general. Air traffic missions, units of measurements. No, we don't want that. We want... Well, I don't know. I will leave it as that. Have not got a clue. Problem is, when I'm flying, I can't see chat. So I don't know how Paddy is fed currently in Dreamland. Yeah, sounds about right for Paddy. We all know what Kelly puts on when Sam wants to land, though. Oh my god. It started already. Oh god. Okay, it's going to need a reset, I know that much. So where's... Right, I'm not being stupid here. You can't... Hey Lee, how you doing, bub? Welcome in to this absolute shambles. Okay. Say no. Right, let's restart. This is what I have to do to start the game. This is my lovely captain's hat. I don't know what I'm on about. So I have to run program. So it comes up with this message every time that I go to run the program. I don't want to do that. Bugger off. But yeah, it will run anyway. I don't get what I'm doing. King Womble in the building. Right. Missions. Let's do finding your way around. What's this? What's this? Oh yeah, I'll turn the music off. Yeah, no worries, mate. I hope you're having a good time anyway. Right. See, I'm now going to lose. As soon as I go back in, I see I've lost my top screen. Ooh, this doesn't look good. It's not centered. Looks better though, graphics wise. Yeah, it's not. It's not right because I can see. Well, I was saying I could see part of my top screen.
In this tutorial, you'll take off, fly to 3 different hot air balloons, and return to land at this airport.
Anyway, I'll fly it and then...
To start the engine, press Ctrl E or click the ignition switch on the instrument panel. Pull the trigger button on the joystick to release the parking brake or press the period key. Push the throttle lever away from you or press the F4 key to accelerate. Now pull back on the stick to lift off. In order to find the hot air balloons, use the mission compass and the mission pointer. Press the K key to move the pointer between the 3 hot air balloons. You only need to fly near the balloons to achieve the mission objectives. Feel free to approach them from any angle.
Yeah, this isn't going to run at this. This isn't going to run at that speed. I'm trying to push it too much. Dun, dun. And stream. What do I need? That one. It could be over before it started. Oh, come on, PC. My PC's going to have a poo now. See, I can't get to my top screen either. It's not bringing anything up. Let's see if I can close it from here. Oh, don't you just love tech? Oh, let's take that off a minute. That's part of a Halloween costume, that is. That hat. Use my headphones to pull my hair back. Massive PC poo, I think. Oh, we've got something now. Right, we're back. I don't know if you guys saw any of that, but I need to turn the graphics down. Right, it won't push 50. let's go back to it. So I'll try it once more. I'll turn it down. I'll turn it down and then try and run from there. If it won't run, it's game over. I have to play it in my spare time, which is a pain because I'd rather show everyone. Oh, Jesus, Mother Mary, Joseph. Right, settings. Customize. Tell you what, let's just do it basic. Height. Oh, fashion your seatbelts. Hey Sheena, how you doing, mate? Hope you're doing well. Graphics, medium to high. Let's try that. How is the volume though? Other than that, because it's bloody loud in my headset, I'm going to turn that down. Let's do it with this one because this one hasn't got much scenery. But I don't know how to get over the fact that I'm losing my top screen every time. Alright, looks a bit better. Let's is there a Restream app? Let's have a look in the Play Store quickly while we're in. Volume not bad. Oh, volume not bad. Okay. Restream. No, they've not got that. Let's do it via the web page. Oh, come on, game. I don't think I'm allowed to play any other game or stream any other game other than trucking and farming. That's all my PC is going to allow me to play. Oh, welcome to loading simulator. I just want my chat. Dun, 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 dun. Da, da, da. How do I get the chat on my phone then? There we go. That would be good. Typical sim game takes 10. Yeah. Yeah. Chat is waiting for new messages. Well, it's not. I've got messages, you tit. Oh, it's standard my life, Lee, with this. Standard my life with PC games.
In this tutorial, you'll learn how to navigate and look around. Then you'll make your first takeoff and landing. On screen right now, you can see the kneeboard. All of the instructions in this tutorial are recorded.
What the hell? Right, I've got it working with chat. So now I can see my chat at the top. So let's press P to continue.
The briefing page displays the mission briefing. To close the kneeboard, click the X in the upper right corner.
Just have to
To
run a
open it
window now
again,
until I work out.
press Shift F10.
No, you don't need it. You don't need
Ready for
Pro Mods
takeoff?
to go on Pro Mods.
Smoothly
You don't.
advance the throttle to full. If you don't have a joystick, press the F4 key.
I am using a
Pull back on the stick a
joystick and
bit.
stuff. It's sat on my lap
Taking
at the
off
moment.
is easy. At about 30 miles per hour, gently pull the stick towards you, and the aircraft will fly off the runway.
Oh, mate.
Congratulations,
His voice is really
you're
odd.
flying. Pull back gently on the stick and climb a bit to fly through the first gate you see in front of you.
I learnt yesterday briefly that you just need to be really smooth. I'm not smooth at all. Just show everyone. No, don't show everyone, Sam, because now your game's pooed.
Great. Now climb a bit more and fly through the second gate.
Hey JD, how you doing, mate? I can move around. We're doing alright. We're doing alright. No, and the thing is, it actually does look alright if you turn it up.
Now reduce the throttle a bit and slow down. The next gate is a little lower than the last one, and you'll be landing once you get through it.
Nose diving. Let's turn the throttle back on a little bit. The thing is, Mr. T donated to me all his old flight sim stuff. I'm so grateful.
Good job. Now reduce the throttle all the way and use the stick to adjust your descent rate.
Oz, you are not wrong, my friend. Hope you're doing well. King Womble.
Pull back slightly on the stick and level
Shut up,
out.
I'm trying to talk.
Try to float over the runway as long as possible.
This is Captain Womble speaking. We shall be reaching your destination, hopefully at some point today. The weather when you get there is absolutely piss poor. Please don't blame us.
Now brake. Pull the trigger on your joystick or press the period key. Come to a complete stop.
Oh yeah, I tell you
Nice
what.
landing.
That was pretty
Press
good
escape
for me.
to end the mission, or take off again to explore on your own.
Let's end the mission. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Let's do this one. I didn't crash and burn. I didn't crash and burn. Right, let me just put on the Discord quickly. Because this is too funny to miss. This is hilarious.
In this short tutorial, you'll practice flying an ultralight aircraft through a marked course. Just as in Tutorial 1, the instructions are generalized to apply whether you're flying with a joystick, a universal controller,
I struggle
the
with
mouse,
a digger
or
we
the
on about.
keyboard. For details about using
trying
different
to
types
say
of
anyway.
controllers, refer to the quick reference card
I've wanted
or
to get
the
into
briefing
flight sim
for
for
this mission.
so long.
Directly ahead of you is a series of large square
Let me
gates to
take
fly
control
through.
of the bloody thing.
To get to
There
the
we go.
first gate, just climb. Gently pull back on the stick to raise the nose of the ultralight. To go faster as you climb, increase the throttle. Push the throttle lever forward or press the F3 key. Active gates that you need to fly through are glowing green. Gates that aren't active or that you have already flown through are red. The next
on, you
gate will
bugger.
not highlight
It's
until
windy.
you have passed through the
Defeated.
current gate.
We can hear it as well.
If you lose sight of a gate, look around. Move the hat switch on top of your joystick, or press and hold the spacebar and
Yeah,
move the mouse.
the new one. I've not seen.
Remember, you can
I've stayed
review
away
all
from
the
it
instructions
completely. I'm
given
waiting
to
for
you on
Mark's
the knee
video.
board. Just
And
press
then-
Shift
but I'm
F10
gonna start
and
having a
select
look.
the messages page.
Because
Another
I
tip,
played this.
press
I
the
done
P
those
key
these
to
two
pause the
missions that
mission.
we're doing now.
Press it again to resume.
Yesterday, and I was already looking at better flight gear. This is a game that you have to spend hours on. I would love to work my way
Good
up
job
and get
negotiating Gate 1. Now
commercial
fly
stuff.
through Gate 2.
Aussie's full of baloney. Full of baloney. Drifting that way. I am leaning this way. Oh, the wind is ridiculous. Oh, Patrick, cheers, buddy. I don't know why the sound's not coming, but thanks, man. You're an absolute
Okay,
legend.
now descend to
Hang
Gate
on,
3.
I'll tell you why. Let's just double check. I bet you the alert box. So why didn't that come up? But thank you very much, Patrick. Let's test. Oh, it is on. I just
This
can't
is
hear
a
it.
test donation for £1.
I can't hear it. Hope we're all doing well. Hey, Jack Coolman. How you doing, buddy? Welcome to the doghouse. Hope you're doing well. Right, let's press P again.
Push forward on the stick a bit to gently lower the
Mic is
nose.
quite low.
Slow down during the descent
Mic
by
is
reducing
quite
the
well,
power.
game is quite. The
Pull
game's
back on the
quite high.
throttle
Hang on.
lever.
So if I talk like this, it's probably a bit better. The game is quite loud. So let me adjust, because that's as high as I can put that. Hey Oliver, how you doing? The Doghouse Airlines. Yeah, indeed. Indeed a doody. Let's put that up there. Hey Skippy, how you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing well. Alright, let's get back on there.
Press the F2 key.
F2 key, what does that do? I don't know. Standard for Delhi. But yeah, hopefully you can hear me okay. The game is quite high. Unfortunately, I've switched. Yes, Mark. The My High Club in Doggin Airlines.
Nice descent to Gate 3. Now level off. Gently pull back on the stick. Notice that as you level off, the ultralight slows down. Set your speed by adjusting the throttle. Gate 4 is next.
Yeah, I'm good,
To
Oliver.
turn toward it,
This is
gently
just going to be a
move the
barrel of
stick to
laughs.
bank the wings in
I'm
that
not.
direction.
At the moment,
Then
I want to
center the
take this
stick.
seriously, but I
To
don't think I'm
stop
good
turn,
enough.
Move the stick back to the right and roll the wings level. Great job with Gate 4. Now turn to line up with Gate 5.
Right, let's roll. I learned yesterday that you can't overspeed this because it bleeps at you. You get a message saying overspeed in the bottom corner.
Congratulations!
Let's
Your
go do some
first
more flying.
attempt at flying was a success. You can end the tutorial now or keep flying.
Slow and steady,
Press
Oz.
the escape key at any
Slow
time
and steady.
to end the mission. The remaining gates are just for fun. Try flying through them in any order you want. As you fly, remember, in general, if you keep the nose on the horizon, you'll maintain altitude. If the nose is pointed up, you'll climb. If it's pointed down, you'll descend. There are 7 bonus gates remaining, including one on a ship. In this ultralight, the maximum safe speed is 70 miles per hour. Flying faster than this could damage the aircraft.
Oh god. Oh god.
There are 6 bonus gates remaining.
No worries, bud. Catch you later. Oh, and anyway, that just showed. Oh, no.
Five bonus gates to go.
What? Oh, next. You shouldn't have told me that.
There are only 4 gates left.
Let's go down here. Yeah, in the hold, Mark. As long as they're quiet. So chloroform shall be unnecessary. Hey Anne, how you doing, bud? Nice to have you in the doghouse, mate. I haven't spoke to you in a long time.
3 more bonus gates.
No, don't pull the throttle down, you div. Here we go. God, I'd love to use Mark's Warhog on this. It'd be unreal.
Only 2 gates remain.
Oh my God. Where's the other one? I know it's over this way, and there's one on the boat. Oh, there's one. What the foof? Where's my cat? I took it off. It's itching my head. There's no need to take the mic. There we go. Yeah, Bubba. No, you can. Bloody kids. Bloody kids. Goddamn half term. If only
You've done a great job.
Oh, thanks,
One
mate.
last gate to go.
Such a nice bloke. Shame you're lying. So need to get a track hat sorted for this. I made my loft hatch today, Mitch, like I said I was. Haven't done my shelves yet though. I just can't be bothered to get all my drill out. I've got all the wood, the shelves are cut. Just means I've got to then cut them down to length again, and then I've been busy, screwed my back up at work, so I've been off on the 6th since 20th of August. Oh, nice, mate. So as you've seen in the bottom right hand corner, it said overspeed. Because obviously I had the engines on and I was diving. So you have to be careful because you can actually blow it up. Shut up, Oz. No, it's because I turned it up a minute ago and it just didn't like it. Right, this one on the boat is moving. I aim to where it's going, hopefully we should catch it. No, it's the bugger. Right, let's swing that around. Where has he gone? Doing circles around it, aren't I? There she is. Right, let's come back round. Yeah, won't be long, mate. Swing that round. Perfect. Dive. Haha!
Congratulations. You're well on your way to mastering.
I did it. I did it, I did it, I did it. Yeah. Yeah, mate. Not probably. Well, I think if Mr. Strongarms isn't on tonight, we'll go on the mine with Neil. And then we'll go from there. And then see what happens. If we can't get him on the mine, we'll go on This is Island. Depends on what he wants to do, I think.
In this tutorial, you'll take off, fly to 3 different hot air balloons, and return to land at this airport. Push the throttle lever away from you or press the F4 key to accelerate.
Fuel.
Now, pull back on the stick to lift off. In order to find the hot air balloons, use the mission compass and the mission pointer. Press the K key to move the pointer between the 3 hot air balloons. You only need to fly near the balloons to achieve the mission objectives. Feel free to approach them from any
Hey
point.
Rico, how you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing well. What the? I got a feeling there's a loose connection in this controller. That's better. There we go. You guys can see. Oh, did you, Em? It's enjoyable, isn't it? Like map it. Did you map edit and stuff? And like use the sculpting tool? Or did you just like do placeables and things like that? It's so you can get so addicted to it. Hey Jay, how you doing, buddy? Welcome in. Oh, it's good to hear. Hey SJ, you haven't missed much. The game crashed, and then we've had to turn the graphics down. Oh god. Yeah, I made it so it was hidden. Oh, nice. If you guys are like, if anyone does want to play flights, you can play this on mouse and keyboard. I'm lucky enough that I've been given a flight stick and stuff.
That's 1 balloon, 2 more to go.
Let's go around this one, even though we can see it. Hey Ben, how you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing well. You must be climbing into bed, Ben. Oh, it's Friday night, I suppose.
That's the second balloon. One left.
Get around, get around, get around. Just got out of bed, nice. Oh, I got your internet back, awesome. Are you racing tomorrow then, hopefully? There she is. There she is. So now it's going to ask me to land, obviously. So if we swing back in this way a bit. Easy, Tiger. Easy, easy, easy. Slow down there. Awesome. Have you got all the mods and mod coverage?
You've flown near all the balloons. Congratulations. Now it's time to turn back and land at the airport. Since the wind is calm, you can approach the airport from any direction. The mission compass and mission pointer have moved to show you where the airport is. This airport has 2 small grass strips and 1 long concrete runway.
Should we try a grass strip or
For
should
an
we go on the
extra
main
challenge, feel free to land on one of the grass strips. Grass strips can be hard to see. In this tutorial, the grass strips are highlighted in yellow to help you find them. You can also cycle the mission compass and mission pointer between them using the K key. Now that you're heading toward the airport, reduce power to slow to 60 miles per hour or less. Before you land, make sure your throttle is at idle. Just before you touch down, ease the stick back slightly and let the aircraft settle to the ground. You're going a bit too fast to have a safe landing. Reduce your speed to 50 miles per hour or less.
This is going to be hairy as hell. Surely a big plane's got to be easier to bring in one of these. Oh God.
You landed on one of the grass strips. You're really doing well.
Oof! Get in! Check me out. Yeah, Pro Mods is so good. Pro Mods is amazing. It changes the whole game. It makes it another game inside a game. Approaching the airport. Oh God, ground operations. That's the next one. I'm so tempted just to skip ahead, but I know I'll regret it. So I'm just going to try and stay doing the bits that I need. Oh, bloody screen. Hey, Jezza, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, I don't have seasons.
Make gentle movements. In this tutorial, you'll learn how to move an airplane on the ground, or taxi. Taxiing is important since you'll have to get from your parking spot to the runway in order to take off, and back after you land.
Nice.
You'll be practicing your taxiing skills in several aircraft, but we'll start with the familiar Trike Ultralight.
Mr. T!
You're starting in spot plane view in this tutorial, so it's easy
finally
to see
giving
where
it a
your
go.
aircraft is. Use your joystick's hat switch or the mouse to look around your plane. To begin taxiing, start the engine and nudge the throttle up just a little to start moving. Use the throttle and brakes to control your speed. You don't want to taxi much faster than 5 miles per hour. To turn while taxiing, twist your joystick, or press 0 or Enter on your keyboard's number pad.
So I take it, my theory on this is when the joystick's sat in the middle, that's idle. Let's pull that down a bit. That got us going. Let's pull that down a bit again. Can I not sit in? I was about to say, can I not sit in? One mile an hour. Oh god, that's a bit hard. Whoa!
Taxi slowly. Fast movements increase the possibility of tipping over. Slow down. Going too fast while taxiing can be dangerous. Good job. You can save a mission in progress at any time by pressing the semicolon key. Saving is useful if you don't have time to complete an entire mission, or if you've just made it through a difficult part. That way you don't have to refly the whole mission if you
No, I don't want to say.
make a mistake. In this tutorial, you might want to save the mission each time you switch to a new airplane.
That'll do. Okay. That we have, Jezza, that we have. So how do we switch to, how do I now switch to the other plane? Richard, how do I switch the aircraft? Hey, hey Darren, how you doing, buddy? Welcome in. Womble Airlines all the way. Oh, they're all right, Mr. T. Hey, Sean, how you doing, mate? Welcome in. Oh, I've got to go over there. That's why. They didn't tell me that. Hey, Dave, how you doing, bud? Come on, get moving. Ooh. Mr. Capture, how are you doing? Oh, I've touched the wrong button. I've pressed my pedals.
Up ahead is the Piper J3 Cub. Move close to it and we'll switch you into that aircraft for a bigger challenge.
I've got to stop touching my pedals. To change your aircraft, you have to get to the top of your screen where it says aircraft. Yes, baby girl. I'm sat here streaming, Bob.
Great, you're now in a Piper Cub. The Cub is a bit more difficult to handle than the ultralight, but not much.
Right, I'll be back in a second. I've just got to go and sort the little one out. She's being a rat bag. Oh, get off my headphones. So what can we do? I'll give you one of these and then I'll mute my sounds. Catch us in a bit. This is your captain speaking, Mr. Womble. Right, let's get back to it. Da, 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 da. Hoi. Let's bring Restream up so I can actually read everyone's chat. Hey, Dev. Yeah, that's exactly what happens. Doing the side missions. Continue flying. P for paused. Should be in the plane, really. Slow her down. Yeah, Sean's a nutcase. Can't see a bloody thing doing that. I just oh, I don't think so, Cap. Oh God. I had a captain's hat on. It's here. Wait. Right, now we've got to drive to that one again. Why's she not moving? There we go. Just you would normally tilt the nose down so you could see, obviously, but Mr. T. Right, while we're live, Mr. T can help me. The parking brake was off. Spent 2.5 hours on death road in Finland yesterday. Stuck in traffic the whole time. Oh my God. More like Postman Pat. Shut up, will you? I haven't got a black and white cat because I'd kill it. But yeah, that will all make sense later on. Your post late? Why is your post late? Oh, what? Because of Restream. Right, so. D drive. See, I have to launch from here. And I get this message every time I come to load in. Oh, because I'm the postman. See, I click on this and it's saying I'm not registered. Dev, you coming on the mine tonight, Dev? See you later, Em. Catch you later. Thanks, Em. I was getting an error yesterday of 25 null. When Googling that, that's...
In this tutorial, you'll learn how to move an airplane on the ground, or taxi.
That's an issue with
Taxiing
saying
is
that I've got to
important, since you'll have to
uninstall
get from your
everything.
parking spot to the runway in order to take off, and back after you land. You'll be practicing your taxiing skills in several aircraft, but we'll start with the familiar Trike Ultralight. You're starting in spot plane view in this tutorial, so it's easy to see where your aircraft is. Use your joystick's hat switch or the mouse to look around your plane. To begin taxiing, start the engine and nudge the throttle
Okay,
up
mate.
just a little to start moving. Use the throttle and brakes to control your speed. You don't want to taxi much faster than 5 miles per hour. To turn while taxiing, twist your joystick or press 0 or enter on your keyboard's number pad.
Come on. I don't want to stick it all the way to the middle because it's just too fast. Oh yeah, Dev, that's what comes first, mate.
Slow down. Going too fast while taxiing can be dangerous.
I'm trying.
Make gentle movements.
I am trying, but it's just not working.
Taxi slowly. Fast movement.
Bam. No worries, Sean. Hope you have a good day, mate. If you are a pro in flight sim and have enough hours, you can fly a natural microplane. Yeah, that is true, but it's only on certain sims. Don't want that one. What did it say? Done it again.
In this tutorial, you'll learn how to
Tell you what, can I load?
airplane on the ground or taxi.
What?
Is important since you'll have to get from your parking spot to the runway in order to take off and back after you land. You'll be practicing your taxiing skills in several aircraft, but we'll start with the familiar trike ultralight. You're starting in spot plane view in this tutorial, so it's easy to see where your aircraft is. Use your joystick's hat switch or the mouse to look around your plane. To begin taxiing, start the engine and nudge the throttle up just a little to start moving. Use the throttle and brakes to control your speed. You don't want to taxi much faster than 5 miles per hour. To turn while taxiing, twist your joystick or press 0 or enter on your keyboard's number pad. Slow down. Going too fast while taxiing can be dangerous.
So you slow down and then...
Taxi slowly. Fast movements increase the possibility of tipping over. Good job. You can save a mission in progress at any time by pressing the semicolon key. Saving is useful if you don't have time to complete an entire mission, or if you've just made it through a difficult part. That way you don't have to refly the whole mission if you make a mistake.
Hey Dean, how you doing,
In this
bud?
tutorial, you might want to save the mission each time you switch to a new airplane. Up ahead is the Piper J3 Cub. Move close to it and we'll switch you into that aircraft for a bigger challenge. Make gentle movements. Great, you're now in a Piper Cub. The Cub is a bit more difficult to handle than the ultralight, but not much.
Yeah, I'm good, Dean. Having an absolute blast sitting on here trying to learn how to taxi. Right, okay. Oh, I need coffee. I haven't had coffee today. I've still got 2 crates of Monster sat next to me. Oh, she's sliding.
Great job taxiing.
Cheers, bud. I wouldn't say it was a great job. I say I'm getting it. At least I got further than I did last time.
Up ahead is a Douglas DC-3. Move close to it so you can get some experience taxiing in a big plane.
Big plane. Okay, set them on.
All right, you're now in a Douglas DC-3. Your goal is to taxi to the beginning of the runway and take off.
Yeah, let's just
The
cut across.
DC-3 is a more difficult plane to taxi. Unlike the ultralight and the Cub, this plane relies a lot more on using the brakes to help you swing the tail around.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Try to stay on the concrete.
Yes, boss.
The
I'm trying.
DC-3 has a tail wheel lock, which makes it easier to taxi. With the lock off, like it is right now, the tail can swing freely during turns. With the lock on, it's easier to taxi straight ahead. Press Shift G to lock or unlock the tail wheel. Remember, your goal is to take off once you're on the runway.
Right, okay.
Taking off in the DC-3 is easy. Just line up with the runway and push the throttle forward all the way. Pull back on the stick when you're going about 60 miles
voice
per
power.
hour.
Well, I can't see bugger all.
Pull back now to take off.
Yeah.
Congratulations, you're in the air, flying the DC-3. Feel
How
free
do
to
I-
keep flying or press escape to end the
How
mission.
do we put the running gear up? I want to come. Oh, no, actually, I'm going to leave it out. I'll come round. Oh, this would be so good on triples. Yeah, she's alright, Dev. She's back at work now. No, not that one. Let's bring her back round. Where's the runway? I thought it was directly behind me. Oh, there. Head south. Is that it there? No, that's the motorway. Land on the motorway. There she is. Right, okay. Now I've got her in sight. Let's go back this way. Oh, nice, mate. Good to hear, Dave. Good to hear. Complete noob at work. Surely I should be lining up for that now. Yeah, we're coming in way too hot. I didn't fly out far enough. Right, okay. I want to try and land it because I haven't driven this plane, flown this plane yet. Freaking what a noob. What a noob. Richard, I'm already looking at better flights, like the flight sim stuff already. Like better pedals and throttles, and it's dangerous. It is very dangerous. I've got one of Kelly's friends that she used to work with. They work in aviation, and her husband does flight sim a lot. Damn it, I'm still too far away. Let's dive. Oh god, it's too easy to be stop it. Yeah, I know, it's dangerous, isn't it? Right. I can't even get a bloody landing right. There's no point in me looking at bloody flight gear. Let's go and do the next mission. End mission. Yeah, it's dangerous. Right. Approaching the airport. There you go. Kind of. I couldn't see where I was going, and I hit a building on the ground. I haven't crashed out of the air yet, much to everyone's bitter disappointment. Just to show everyone, I've got large top cam. That's what I need. That one. I've got this sat on my lap. This is the one that Mark gave me. My other throttle, as you can't see, but is down there. I've got both of mine set up for. I've got them both set up now for farm sim.
In this tutorial, you'll be learning how to approach an airport for landing. You're flying.
Hey William, how you going, buddy?
About 5 miles north.
It does help if you do that, Sam. If you bring your stream chat back up, what a noob.
West of the
there.
Eagle Creek
Hope we're
Airport,
doing well,
which is
William.
directly ahead of you. Adjust the throttle to maintain about 70 miles per hour for the approach.
Right, so there's RPM.
The runway in use right now at Eagle Creek is runway 3, which runs right to left. To land, you first need to line up with the runway. Waypoint markers have been placed to suggest a good flight path for the landing.
Okay, boss. Nice little plane. Not sure I look like the bloke inside. But yeah, I think this has got a loose connection, this controller.
Remember to look around, move the hat switch on top of your joystick, or press and hold the spacebar, then move the mouse.
Already at new flight sticks. Oh. It's addictive. Like, I purposely had to take myself off yesterday. I'd done those first 2 missions and was flying on the 3rd and was like, right, no, stop. Because I wanted to show my journey from the start. This is addictive. Like, it's like racing. I find this in the same category as racing. It's so bad. What, the graphics or my flying? Pretty much both. Oh, bugger.
Turn to the right now to follow the markers. The mission compass in the upper left corner of your screen will point to each marker in sequence.
I just haven't got the money to buy the good one. And this was low. Yeah, the graphics, I've got it turned down because my PC's a potato. I might try and turn it up slightly.
Look to the left. You should be flying parallel to the runway as we fly past the airport to set up for landing. At this point in an approach, you would normally slow the aircraft down to prepare for landing. This cub is slow enough that you don't need to slow down.
Oh, okay.
Just keep flying at about 70 miles per hour. At this point, we're flying on what is called the downwind leg of the traffic pattern.
We're getting there. We're getting there. What I don't get why my camera's reset itself once again, as Neil was saying last night. These Logitech cameras, the software's a pain in the backside. I just can't be bothered to go in and adjust it anymore. Did you finally get a decent race? Like, no. Kind of, Shino. I got punted, literally massively, like Jim Marino punted from behind, breaking into a corner where the guy just didn't slow down. I braked for the traffic in front of me, got taken off and ended up 11th, which was last in my cut, and then managed to get back to 5th, and I finished 6th. So for my second ever official race, I don't think that was too bad. But yeah, I'm still yet to have a clean race in iRacing. So, but I really enjoyed the Mazda official race last night.
Now make a gentle turn to the left onto the base leg and follow the markers toward the runway.
I'm trying.
Try to maintain 70 miles per hour throughout the turn.
I'm trying. Yeah, because they used... Oh, God. No, Sam. No, Sam. No, Sam. No, Sam. It's because they're a car that you can literally throw about. That's why. But I like front-wheel drive stuff. Shite. Shite.
Great. Now turn onto final and line up with the last 3 markers. Adjust the throttle to slow down to 60 miles per hour. The runway is at an altitude of 794 feet.
Oh, mate, that Ford was unbearable last night. It was nice to be put out of my comfort zone, though, I've got to admit, but just not a bit of me at all. I don't think I'm talented enough to race stuff like that at all. I couldn't keep... I don't think I had one clean lap.
Adjust the throttle to slow to 55 miles per hour. As you near the runway, reduce the throttle all the way and very gently pull back on the stick to level off. Stay as close to the ground as possible without landing. Eventually, the wheels will touch down. You're doing well. Keep it steady.
Right, that's the throttle all the way off. Get off Farm Sim, Shino. I need to turn them off.
You're going too slow. Push the throttle forward a bit to speed up and gently push forward on the stick so you don't climb. You're almost there. Reduce the throttle all the way to idle and get ready to land.
Swat.
Great. You're on the ground.
I got Richard.
Coast to a stop
I got
or
Richard telling
apply
me
the
to
brakes.
slow down, and I got the thing telling me to speed up.
You've done it. You've successfully landed.
Oh, that was quite satisfying. I gotta admit, that was quite satisfying. What? How long have we been? Let's have a quick look. What have we done? We've done an hour. I'll tell you what. These are going to start getting a bit longer. We've done that one. Introducing the mountain flying. 10 minutes. We'll do this one, and then we'll call it a day, and then we'll carry on with the next. I'll take half a gold star for someone that's never flown before. This is completely new. Do you know what? It's really addictive.
In this tutorial, you'll be learning how to take off and land on very short mountain airstrips with tall trees nearby. It's very important to use the flaps during short takeoffs and landings. Flaps serve 2 purposes. They generate more lift, and they cause drag which slows the plane down. Before taking off, you should extend the flaps 1 notch by pressing the F7 key. If you want to watch how the flaps change the look of your wing, you can switch to spot view by pressing the F11 key. Press F9 to return to virtual cockpit view. Try to take off when you reach 55 knots and climb out at 60 knots, which will give you the best angle of climb in this aircraft.
Knots. Vertical speed indicator. Hours, vacuum. Well, I don't know. Let's just no, you can do helicopters as well. Get in.
Great takeoff. Now that you're in the air, retract the flaps by pressing the F6 key. Your landing spot will be the Lower Loon airstrip to the south of your present position. It's very short and surrounded by hills, so it will be difficult to land on if you approach the runway from the wrong direction.
Right, I take it.
Pull back now to lift off. The best route to the Lower Loon is to follow the river valley rather than flying straight over the hills. This will allow for a shallower approach for landing. You can follow the waypoint markers if you want.
Yes, please. I have no clue. Sure. Why would you? I don't get why you would not just. Because that one's telling me to go right, which I get around around the mountains. Because of the draft, it would the hot airs, the thermal air, whatever it's called. I know what I'm on about. I just can't think of the word. Oh, nice, Shuno. Yeah, what's that on your Thrustmaster? They look like a nice bit of kit. I was watching a video on one set that a guy designed. Let's get rolling. What's the waypoints then? Let's leave it on Lower Loon. Then we know where we're going then. Oh, frozen. Okay, maybe we're ending there then. Oh, this game. Well, that puts an abrupt end to that. I need to sort that out. I'll sit down with Mr. T when he's free next, maybe one day next week. But I would like to say thank you to Mr. Patrick for smashing some more on that. Absolute legend. We're closely getting to the Womble Bum Foundation. For anyone that hasn't been here or is new, it's for a seat. This seat is absolutely falling apart. It's got rods and stuff. I think it's time for a snooze. It's not 4 o'clock yet, Mitch. You've got no chance. Oh, no, I suppose you have, but we won't admit that. But yeah, thank you everyone that's donated and supported here. It really does mean a lot. We're getting closer and closer to that 1,000 mark. That is my only goal for the channel, is to be at 1,000 subs, and then anything after that is an absolute bonus. But I apologise for the game crashing twice, and I'll sit and work some settings out. and hopefully we can free free for the next 4 days. Ah, right, okay. I'll I'll give you a ring. Saturday, Monday. Monday would probably be better. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, probably Monday will probably be better, and then the kids aren't here, and I haven't got interruptions. And I suppose your two will be back wherever they're going back to. But I would thank you very much, everyone, on Twitch and YouTube. It's been a pleasure. But I'm gonna have to say, we give it one of these because we always finish on one of these. And I'll give you a ta-ta. Possibly on the mine tonight with Mr. Neil. I'm going to give him a text message now and see what's going on. So that's a ta-ta.